Do y'all like pizza? Because I love pizza, but I don't always want to go through the hassle of making a pizza from scratch. So the second best thing, actually it's really, really good, is to make pizza soup. It's like a bowl of pizza without the crust. It's one of my favorite soups, and I'm going to show you how to make it today. Got a bunch of ingredients here. We got some Italian sausage I pulled out from my freezer. We got onions, peppers, garlic, salt, black pepper, some Italian seasoning, pizza sauce, and some pepperoni. And then we're also gonna need some water. And that's what we're gonna need to make a pot of pizza soup. Let's get to it. Find yourself some ground Italian sausage, and then you are gonna brown that up. And then add a 1/4 cup of water. Add some onions, and then add some peppers. A little garlic, a little thyme, some salt, and some pepper. Stir it up. Ain't that beautiful? It's so colorful. Now, while this beautiful cast iron pan of beautiful colors is doing its thing, I'm going to get the broth for the pizza soup ready. I have pizza sauce from my basement that I canned from our tomatoes, but I need 4 jars and I only have 3, so there was a trip to the store as well to get some pizza sauce. So now when the onions and the green peppers or red peppers or purple peppers or whatever you decided to use are tender to your liking, then we're going to go ahead and we're going to combine these two here and let them simmer together. So I'm gonna do that and hopefully not make a mess. All right. Now we're gonna let that simmer, and we're gonna cut up the pepperoni because that's the last thing that we put in the soup. And I'm gonna tell you a great story about the very first time that I made this soup. No, it's too embarrassing. Okay, I'll do it. Pepperoni, okay? You can also buy the circle, what do you call them? Like the pepperoni you'd normally put on a pizza that's already cut, in the sliced pepperoni. You can use that as well, and I have used that. But there's one time I made this soup that the pepperoni actually came in not 2 of these, it was just 1 of these. And I cut it up, and I put it in the soup, and then we ate it, and I thought, there's something wrong with this. Like, there's something wrong with this pepperoni. It doesn't taste bad, it just like has this weird texture to it, right? And then my husband said to me, Amy, did you take the plastic casing off that pepperoni? And I said, what? And he said, there was a plastic casing on that pepperoni. Did you take it off before you put it in the soup? And as much as I wanted to lie to him and say, of course I did, he knew that I hadn't. And that is why we were like, what is wrong with this pepperoni? Like, what is this, right? So all of that to say, whatever pepperoni you buy, make sure that there is no casing that needs to be removed from your pepperoni, or you're gonna have a very uncomfortable soup experience. You would not believe how obsessively I have checked this pepperoni to make sure that the casing is one that you can eat. It's good. It's not covered in plastic. All right, now we are gonna add that pepperoni in there, and then we are gonna let this do its thing. Oh, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes, till we get tired of waiting for it. Let those flavors all meld together all beautifully, and then we'll do a taste. Tasting is the funnest part of eating the soup, and it's really important you taste it before you serve it, obviously, because if there's something you can fix before you get it in the bowl, you should do that. Maybe it needs more salt, maybe it needs garlic, maybe it needs a little something special. So just gonna taste the broth. That is so good. That is literally like pizza in a bowl. So pizza without the crust. It just needs some cheese, which you are gonna put on it when you serve it. Get some shredded mozzarella, some Parmesan, whatever it is you like on your pizza. Shred it up, put it in the bowl, stir it up as much as you want, as little as you want. Yeah, this turned out really, really well this time. I make it quite often, but making these videos, I'm telling you, these soups, I assume that they are going to flop while I'm making them. There's going to be some disaster, and I'll just put it on film for you because why not? But they have turned out fantastically well, so we'll see how this series continues. Let's get this in a bowl with some cheese so I can eat it. Now, I'm going to attempt to eat this very cheesy soup because I like extra cheese on my pizza. I like extra sauce. I like extra everything on my pizza. If you did want the bread, you can make some garlic breadsticks, some cheesy breadsticks, some breadsticks of some kind, some bread. Some people also serve this with cornbread. It wouldn't be my choice, but you do you. So yeah. This turned out so good this time. How come nobody's here to eat with me? All right, y'all, stay tuned for the next soup that I'm gonna put in this series because soup season is the best season, and I hope you are having as much fun in your kitchen as I am having. My belly is so happy.